Hey, welcome back. Tuesday, February the 12th. This is The Gravity. You can find us over at socialninja.tv, Vidler, YouTube, Dailymotion, everywhere, to be honest. Just do a search for The Gravity or The Real Gravity. First link today, the Nokia N96 redefines high-end. This is a great piece of kit. I've always been a big lover of Nokia equipment, way back to the banana phone in the Matrix. And the reason for that is they were always innovative. Nokia have always been able to bring something new to the market, build a reliable product. The only thing I have a problem with Nokia and other mobile phone makers is they keep on jamming in all these different features and whatever to the phone, and we have a problem that because most mobile companies want to upgrade you every 12 months or 18 months with a new phone and this whole idea of an upgrade, most of the time those phones you might sell it to somebody else, but eventually probably in a 2 or 3 year cycle that phone doesn't become cool anymore and it gets thrown away or destroyed, and we have this massive stockpile of these pieces of plastic knocking about with these batteries in. I really think that mobile phone operators need to take it on themselves to think about making a solar cell, a universal, the plug socket should always be the same, low power solar cell battery for the back of the phone, so that you can put it in the dash or you have it in your holder and it can trickle charge it. Because we have a serious amount of mobile phones. There's a majority, the majority of people have a mobile phone. So if you want to sort of cut down that issue, we should definitely look about having a solar cell in the battery. Anyway, enough rant over. N96, loads of new features in it. I think the first N95 8 gig improved on the original N95 obviously by the 8 gig. Now this one's got 16 gig of internal storage and also a micro SD slot, 5 megapixel as before, Carl Zeiss Tesla lens on it, 2 LEDs doing flash and video light duty, which is an interesting modification. Obviously somebody mentioned about when you're filming stuff you need the additional light. I can imagine that puts the battery life up. And this is where it's gone with the overkill really. They've put a 2.inch VGA screen in with the integrated digital DVB-H model TV tuner. Why would I want a TV tuner in my mobile phone? You know, that N96 sounded great until they said about it's just gadget for gadget's sake, just to compete against somebody else. Or don't want it, don't need it. It's in the firmware, it's still loading up, it's killing the battery. It's not helping, is it, with the power consumption thing? It's got something called A2DP, whatever that is, integrated stereo speakers, Wi-Fi, AGPS, that's quite useful to have. I don't know about this morphing lights, blah blah blah. It's going to be selling at €550 or $797, but I expect that price to go down. That's the prices of brand new Nokias, top end Nokias, always is very high, and within 2 or 3 months, you can see a saving of $200 or $300 on that price. Okay, next link is twitpic.com. This I found out from Twitter. A guy, I think it was Mindcaster from Zolo TV. If you've never seen Zolo TV, do a search on Google for Zolo TV. They do a great video blog out from Amsterdam. So this is TwitPic. Share your photos on Twitter with TwitPic. It uses your Twitter login and password, and you upload a pic and it cross-posts it, and people can come back to the site and comment on the picture. Really easy, and they have, I got in touch with the guys, they have 3 or 4 weeks to go before they release their API, but it'd be incredibly useful for cross-posting pictures. I don't like these cross-posting ones where somebody puts one on Flickr and every single post that you upload, every single picture you upload, it posts to Twitter. We need to do something where you can upload a batch and you only get one tweet. Otherwise your timeline is full of these stupid Twitter messages. By the way, if you haven't added me yet, twitter.com/Phil Campbell. Alright, next link is Flash Talking. Flashtalking.com. I only come across this the other day, and again, this is probably from Twitter. These guys look to have got the whole Flash ads down to a fine art. They do video and rich media advertising, unrivaled video quality and effects, ads and video play instantly on page, simple, intuitive build tools. Paul Cunningham at Flash Talking. I should probably build up a communication with him. I like the idea of flash ads. I think, you know, ads that are static don't do anything really. And flash ads with people, you know, effects going on in the background of video. They have this great Virgin credit card ad on the front page where he pulls out the 0 on the 0%, which is really, really cool. So check that out. This next one I want to talk about. Somebody brought this up the other day because they were sort of trying to gloat, I think, indirectly, that this phone, the ZZZ phone, which in itself, just the name itself would put me off. The ZZZ phone, base price $149, so we're looking at like 75, 80 quid, so we're talking some Chinese knockoff clone, versus the N95, which is $739, should I say. And this page at zzphone.com/comparison.php is basically saying, you know, the display's better on this Z phone and this is better than this, and it can do dual SIM cards. You know, dual SIM cards is a nice touch, but really this page is built around the whole ego gloating about the phone. And to be honest with you, I don't see anything that makes me think that this phone is going to be anything like a competitor for the N95. For a start, it doesn't have Symbian on it. It has Windows for mobile, so you're not going to be able to run your Seismics or Quicks or BAM users of this world. Anybody who buys one of these, I guarantee you'll be greatly disappointed with it. And if you're buying it because, you know, it's supposed to have these better things than the N95, you'll be let down, trust me. It's not just about features, sometimes it's about the operating system. And plus, I would never buy a mobile phone that pretends to be better than a competitor that is like costs next to nothing. There's no way that can be possible. You have to remember that Chinese products, they can imitate and they can copy, but they can't innovate. So really, people, don't buy a ZZZ phone, whatever you do. Next link. This is a great company I use whenever I need some more memory for my mobile phone or for my Nintendo DS, or I'm buying, you know, update cards for that. mobimemory.com, and they have a special on at the moment. So if you have a Nintendo DS, I know a lot of people have been, you know, trying to get hold of one with great difficulty because of, you know, selling out all over the world. They're very short supply. They have the gaming package up now, which is at mobimemory.com/gaming.asp, and they have the M3 DS Real adapter. If you don't know what that is, it's an adapter card that goes into your DS, and basically there's a way to get games onto this homebrew card, so you don't have to pay £20-30 for a card. I'm not condoning it. I presume it is illegal, but they do the whole pack for £66, £65.99. They do the M3 DS Real adapter with Rumble pack and SanDisk 8GB micro SD memory card for the DS Lite. So you can, like it says, play music collection on the move. You can play your music collection on the move, watch movies, browse your pictures, read ebooks, and much more on your favourite console, the Nintendo DS Lite. So go and check that out. Pretty cool stuff. Next thing, webmission08.com. Webmission have this San Francisco thing going on. Basically, Webmission 2008 will see 20 UK web companies. That means you have to have your business registered, tax registered in the UK. Companies travel to San Francisco to explore new opportunities for growth with key people in Silicon Valley. This event will showcase innovative UK web talent, seek meaningful assistance for companies ready for expansion, and provide a platform to those involved to gain valuable media and business exposure. It also sounds like we've run out of ideas and now we're looking at Europe to be able to come over and we nick your idea and have it farmed out all over America before you get a chance to breathe. But that's just me being paranoid. I would love to go to something like that. I have a wealth of ideas, but I guess I don't come into the category of who they're looking for. Alright, next thing quickly, live.yahoo.com. Yahoo have launched a live video streaming service. They had some initial problems with it. Expect big things from this. You can find me at live.yahoo.com/profile/thegravity, and we will be using this for South by Southwest, maybe use Blog TV, maybe Operator 11, maybe use a mash of them all, depending on which is good, which is bad, you know, what's causing the most latency. But for a team of 6, they've managed to pull together a really great system. Alright, next thing before I disappear, uTorrent. If you're a torrent downloader, as in BitTorrents, uTorrent.com is a fantastic Ajax Web 2 style searching torrent site where you can search more than, well, there's absolutely loads of torrent search engines on there for you to go through. And the last thing I wanted to bring up, yesterday I was talking about the CloudBook, which is this laptop with green feature to it, a bit like the EEE PC from Everex. No, not from Everex, from Asus. Well, Everex have got one called the CloudBook, and if you go to zareason.com, the CloudBook is actually $399, so you're looking about £200 for a little laptop PC. If you're in the market for a PC, I would probably recommend this one over the EEE PC. So great, thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to the RSS feeds. If you have any sites or URLs that you would like me to look at, have an issue that you would like me to maybe bring up on the show and find you a resolution for, just get in touch. Me at me.dm. See you tomorrow.